In this video we're going to take a look at the No Place to Hide challenge on HackTheBox. It's an easy forensics challenge, and the description says, we found evidence of a password spray attack against the domain controller and identified a suspicious RDP session. We will provide you with our RDP logs and other files. Can you see what they were up to? So let's download the files. Okay, always minimize that instead of opening first. And let's copy these over to our local directory, HackTheBox, and now we'll do some basic checks. So if we take a look at the file types, we have an empty file, and then we have this .bin file, which is just data. So let's check for strings as well. Presumably, this bcache is completely empty, so be interested to see whether we need this for some reason. Let's run strings-n10 on the cache. Nothing. Let's just print out the cache. Okay, lots of stuff. And we have no idea what file type that is. Just data. Okay. Well, the challenge said that they had evidence of a password spray against the domain controller and identified a suspicious RDP session. We'll provide you with the RDP logs and other files. So this should be an RDP log. Let's have a look at we have that .bmc file. What's the .bmc file extension all about? And we see this is a cache bitmap file created by the Windows Remote Desktop Client, RDC, part of the Windows Terminal Services, stores multiple bitmaps that would otherwise be repeatedly sent from the terminal. Okay, now ours is completely empty, so it's not much use to us. If we go back and then check, let's check the strings again on that. Strings -n8. Alright, so we've got a couple of strings that are above 8 characters. If we do 6, we've got a little more. We can see that we have this RDP 8 BMP here. Okay, let's just run strings on it. Yeah, still not really much to work with. Let's try and search for this cache 00.bin. And we see this about, okay, how to read bitamp. Let's try that. Digital forensics on RDP cache. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay. So if we flick through this article here, we can see that it tells us a little bit about bitmap caching. It says that whenever you do an RDP connection, bitmaps get stored on the disk and are available for the RDP client, allowing it to load from the disk instead of waiting for the latency of the network connection. So it was designed for low bandwidth network connections in mind. And it tells us then the location of this cache folder, and it'll say there's two types of cache files. One, a .bmc file, which we have, and a newer format that was introduced on Windows 7 that follows the naming convention of cache, in our case 0000.bin. And it says both files have tiles of 64 by 64 pixels. The BMC files support different pixel ranges, etc. So essentially this is an image file that we're dealing with here. It says in determining why this is important, saying if an attacker is pivoting between systems and in a particular environment and leveraging RDP, then you can basically see what the attacker was doing and try to reconstruct their moves. So it tells us where it's stored. It also notes something about process monitor here in terms of retrieving it. We already have the cache file, so we don't need to worry about that. In terms of parsing the cache files, which is what we are interested in, to parse the .bmc file you can use BMC viewer, which sounds handy, but our BMC file is empty, so it's of no use at all. However, if you want to parse the .bin files, then you can use the below power script PowerShell script. So there's a script set up here to parse that, and it's saying once you do that, you'll get a number of PNG images, and these will basically have some key information in them. So they're looking in this case for the time and the date and things like that. So it's trying to reconstruct the desktop essentially here. So this is an option. We could take this over to our Windows, to the Commando VM, and try to run this, reconstruct it. Let's also, now that we've got an idea what we're looking for, let's search to parse bitmap cache files. I'll put these links in the description to take a look through. Here's an article here, do you even bitmap cache, bro? All things DFIR. And if we take a look through this blog post, we get another explanation of what the bitmap cache is and where we can find it, various operating systems, XP and Windows 7. Some more information. Now, what we're interested in, how do we parse it? So there aren't many tools to parse these files, but the ones that are out there are outstanding. One of my favorite ones, and the one that's maintained the most, is BMC Tools. So let's take a look at this. BMC Tools processes BMC cache and cache bin files found inside Windows user profiles. Awesome. And we have the syntax here. Just going to run the script with the source, destination. Do we need to do the count and stuff? Hopefully we'll be able to just specify as little as possible. Let's see. I'm going to grab this and we'll just download this here for now. I'll probably keep hold of this tool though. It seems like it'll come in handy. So let's go into BMC Tools, and if we run python-bmc tools, try and get, just to see what the syntax is again, -s, so // BMC Tools. It's not showing up with the. Alright, I'm gonna do home. I'm going to give it the full directory here to see if we can get. Wait, desktop. HackTheBox Forensics, no place to hide. No. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Alright, well, I guess I'll just have to find out what it's called then. Alright, it's cache. 00.bin, let's just copy it. Python BMC Tools, we might need to do Python 2 -s as a source, // oh god, // cache bin. Do we need to specify a destination? Probably, yeah. Oh, the following options are required. Destination, alright. Destination is going to be also // hopefully it's gonna. I deal with a lot of tools like this that don't seem to really deal with the relative directories too well. Alright, this one did. Cool. Let's go back. Ooh, it's created a lot of bitmaps for us. 1,000 bitmaps. Okay. Do we have anything else there? Did it create anything else? No. Okay. Does it also give us anything nice for viewing it? Provide a collage. Bitmap aggregating all the tiles. Okay, I should have done -b then. Let's go back. Let's have a look in this folder just to see if we can get an idea with some of the thumbnails. See, we can see a desktop anyway, and we can see some text here. Wait for something. We could probably scroll through here and find a flag. Seen something there. Alright, here's the command prompt, okay. And oh yeah, there's watch your connection or something. Alright, so but let's get the collage anyway, because we want to solve the challenge as best as we can. So let's go back to BMC Tools. Let's run our Python commands and all that again, but let's do -b. And you see it successfully exported a collage file this time. Let's go back. And we have this collage here. Let's copy it and let's say display. Okay, collage. So it didn't display it in, it doesn't put it in like the order, but we have here watch your connect. So there we go. I'm surprised. Is that what we expecting? Is that what we were expecting to happen? Was it supposed to? Alright, they've reconstructed it back to the original. Oh, represent actual screenshots. This is not the result of the bitmap cache file. Okay, this looks more like it. Okay. And okay, so just it's not about reconstructing. It's more just manually going through. I mean, you could potentially reconstruct it, but I guess we can deem what we need to here. We could do a bit of snipping or a bit of image magic if we wanted to. If we needed to try and reconstruct our flag, but we can see here anyway. Hack the box, and then we can see where the flag starts and ends, and it's all within this string. So. There we go. Let's just go back though. They also mentioned another tool. Another tool I recommend is RDP Bitmap Cache Viewer. Oh, it's no longer available. Some can be found scattered. Okay, alright, well we got the flag. We've the challenge is done. I hope you've enjoyed it. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. Thanks.